just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends. But before I start the show, I just want to thank everybody that's actually subscribing to me, tuning in, and all the feedback all over the world. I really appreciate it. Just keep giving me that love. And in the House of the Legends, I have somebody that I've met, and I really started to really like her. Well, I do like her, And I'm going to give you YaYa Diamond.
Hello.
What's up, YaYa? What's going on, girl?
Oh, it's all good. I'm just having a wonderful time. Thank you so much for having me.
So we're going to talk about the beginning for you as a child, because we all know, well, in case you guys don't know, this is the daughter of the legend, Evelyn Thomas, So, but besides that, this girl is special. She wears a lot of hats. She's doing a lot of things. And so as a child growing up, being around all these celebrity types and music, what actually encountered you to grab that type of energy to say, well, this is what I just might want to do?
I didn't want to be a singer.
Really?
No, I didn't want to be a singer. I didn't want to do all of that. I didn't. My whole thing was, I loved everything, but to me, it was too much work.
Okay.
So I actually went to college for law.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I did. And I loved acting and singing and dancing, don't get me wrong, but law was like something that I was really very interested in. The manipulation of it all, the books, the textbooks, the presidents, the court procedures, all of that really fascinated me.
Well, that's amazing, and so you sort of like converted then. I mean, you made that transition, and what made you actually make up your mind to say to yourself, well, this is something I just might want to try and get into, and you started actually pursuing it?
Well, my teacher told me I wasn't very good at law.
Really?
She said I smiled too much.
Wow.
She said, you're too happy to be a lawyer, and I don't want you to ruin that. So what I did was I moved over to entertainment law and learned contracts. And that really was really good. I did contracts. I do contracts. I do power of attorneys and things like that still to this day, which is amazing for me. But what really got me was we were on a trip, my husband and I, and I started singing every song on the radio. He's like, you're a singer. You should just really just sing. And so after the trip, we came back and we just started booking like local restaurants and things like that. And I was like really good at it. I was like making money and I didn't have to work a regular job. I like that. So that's how that happened.
I think it was actually genetically inclined,
Yeah. I mean,
but you just never just found it,
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you do a lot of other things, and we're going to talk about your radio broadcast that you do. I just happened to be on her show, and I just realized that being on her show, it was a whole lot to YaYa, So tell the viewers about how you actually started doing your broadcast.
Dream Chasers Radio was started because I was depressed. Literally wasn't in my element. It wasn't something that I wasn't living the life I wanted to live. And so I started Dream Chasers Radio because I needed to. Everybody says, oh, you have to surround yourself with people, like-minded people. There was no like-minded people in my area. So Dream Chasers Radio started off as a podcast to help me surround myself with like-minded people. And lo and behold, I started interviewing friends like Walter Clyde Ornish of the Commodores, the drummer, and just people like that who were going after their dreams and their goals. And it inspired me. Like it took me out of depression and it put me in my element. And I've been doing it ever since. And that started in 2006.
So you, at that point, you felt that it would be therapeutic for you to actually lift you up at a point where you can actually get more into yourself and sustain a whole lot more from yourself?
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. I surrounded myself with like-minded people, even people that weren't in my area across the world, people who were just getting started and didn't let the naysayers get to them and all the
Mhm.
things that they've been told negatively about their lives and about their journeys. They didn't let that get to them, and it really helped to pull me out of my negative mindset.
Okay. And so now that you're actually doing it, and do you feel like you're helping other people out as well? You know, due to the fact that you're talking about actual uh things?
Yes, I do. I love it. I love the conversation. I love the fact that people come back and they tell me about their journeys and they tell me the upgrades and the new books they've put out and new music they've done and I get excited about it because I think I think everyone should have someone in their corner in those bleachers going, "Yay!" And that's me. And I like being that person. I really do.
You know, you inspire me a lot because you know, a few months ago I was going through some depression due to the pandemic of losing a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you know, your mom's she's a beautiful woman, man, you know, and I talked about some things that was going on with me at that point too. You know, the pandemic wasn't really easy for a lot of people, and
It
certainly
wasn't.
wasn't for me because you know you get that phone call, that text, or you might see something online about a person that passed away, and it was very depressive to me because I was saying to myself, when is my number up? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it put me into a place. But um, how do you deal with your depressions? I mean, everybody goes through it, you know,
Mhm.
and even though that you deal with the broadcast, what other sources do you use?
Well, music is wonderful, but I
Okay.
think we have to look at it at a ratio. I love to look things down the line as a ratio.
Hmm.
So basically, the happy things really do outweigh the negative.
Right.
Negative things don't always happen. Like when you wake up in the morning, that is a big positive. That is a big
Hmm.
positive. And when people think negatively about death, I don't because I know that my number's up one day, but why think about that? Why
Right.
focus
Right.
on it? I want to live today. And so
Hmm.
living today really brings me that joy, not having to worry about what's going to imminently happen.
Hmm.
I don't need to worry about that. What I need to worry about is, or think about, or plan is what do I want to do with the time I
Okay.
have, regardless
Okay.
of whether it gets interrupted or not.
Let's talk about your music.
Mhm.
Now, when I first thought about you, when you said that you was after a singer, I had looked at you in a whole different light as being like one of contemporary R&B or something like that. But when I listen to your music, I think about Gil Campbell because you both have the same simulation as far as a lot of things going on with your music.
Mhm.
So, you know, she has a new track out called Come Together, which is
Mhm.
actually one of the Beatles remakes. And y'all
Mhm.
go out there and y'all get with it and get her out there. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about how you actually got into that phase of getting that song as far as one of your regiments right now.
My husband loves that song. He was
Oh,
like, "You have
really?
to do that song over again. You have to do it." And with all the things that are going on in the world today, and all the negativity that we've been seeing in the media, and the black and the white, and the this and the that, I think we should come together. And I think that John Lennon had it right. Coming together is key. We need to realize we're on this planet together. Let's come together.
Well, you know what? We're going to actually take some time out right now to listen to your track. And you guys come together with this and stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Turn around. You ain't really down.
Really now.
Playing the games you do. Someday, everything will be alright. Different, different people make the world go round.
And it's all because of you, my dreams are coming true.
drinks is my rainy day.
Right now, I don't care who's watching.
For whatever the reason there might be.
With your love by my side, the world will be mine. You're the one for me.
Yeah.
Here come on, black top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeball, he one holy roller. He got hair down to his knee. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please, yeah. He went on shoe shine, he got toe jam football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he say, I know you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. He back production, he got Warris Gumbo, he got Ono sideboard, he won Spinal Cracker, he got feet down below his knee. Hold you in his armchair, you can feel his disease. Come together right now over me.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
This is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends, and we're back. So let's get back with YaYa. YaYa, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
So we're going to talk about some of the accommodations that you actually inquired. So let's talk about your award, your R&B award this year, and
Yeah.
tell the viewers about that.
Man, it was so exciting because I did some stuff with Moisey. He's it's a different kind of music. It's really how would I say, artistic. And it's cause. It's always about a cause.
Right.
And so he told me that this year, 2021, I won the Lit Awards for the best R&B vocalist. So that was amazing. I was like, what? So yeah, I have, and also I am back on the R&B ballot for the Grammys this year again.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And let's talk about your Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that was something too. Somebody contacted me and told me, "Hey, YaYa, did you know you were on the Florida Music Hall of Fame?" I'm like, "I'm not on there." You kidding me? Please, not me. And they're like, "No, you got to go look." I looked and my name was like there. I was like, "What?" So yes, I do have actual nomination for the Hall of Fame, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. He goes, now wait a minute, because you don't know if they're going to induct you. People could vote to induct you because you got a lot of votes to be a nominee. So I was like, what? Hey.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So besides the Dream Chaser, you have a new show out, and let's talk about your new show on Roku.
Yes, New to You. So New to You is coming out in January. And basically what that is I'm going to be going ahead and doing a different segment for my music show on Roku, Amazon Fire, as well as on YouTube and different places where I actually showcase people's new music videos, people that you, and artists that you may not have ever known was out there, or new music by older generation, musicians or just whatever. That's new to you. So to me, that's going to be amazing to get that platform out there for everybody so that they can be, admired like we should be, and get that cheerleading thing going on with them.
My question to you is that there's a lot of people that's coming out that's actually new to this, rather as hosting, singing, acting, and things of that nature. Just anything that you can actually give them as far as a suggestion to the craft itself, maybe dealing with some of your experiences?
Yeah, definitely. This, and all in all, it's a great thing to do. You do have to have your business in order. So I do suggest you have some kind of a DBA or an LLC or something. If you're going to do coaching, have insurance. But the biggest thing is to love what you do. Don't do something you don't love. So I love having people on. I love interviewing people, learning about what they're doing. That may not be what you want to do. It may be the avenue you want to take. Maybe you do want to interview people, but maybe you just want to be more specific and down the line. So make sure you're enjoying it. Make sure you love it, and make sure that you're honest about it and that it transfers over to the camera or to the audio that you're presenting it to.
So at this point, from where you started from to where you're at right now, did you ever thought for any moment that you would actually end up to be where you are right now?
No, no, actually, I didn't think I would end up anywhere, to tell you the truth. It was just, like I said, it was just something I started because I needed it. It was a very selfish move of me to do this, to start this. And now I see why, because it's not selfish, it's giving. And I want to give the platform to people. So no, I did not ever think that I would be a nominee for the Florida Music Hall of Fame. Come on, me. No, never.
So tell the viewers any upcoming performances or things that you just might be doing that they should know about, as far as supporting you.
Well, I'm with a band called Reverend Barry and the Funk, and we do a lot of Florida gigs. And so if you're in Florida, look us up. We're ReverendBarryandTheFunk.com, Reverend Barry and the Funk on Facebook and things like that. As far as me, YaYa Diamond, I'm always doing something, always have new interviews coming up. I will be going up to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm working with a really cool publicist up there. And we're supposed to be doing some celebrity parties and just different things. So I will be coming out with different different viewpoints and different interviews on just different people who have made it and people who are struggling and trying to make it. So we will be traveling in 2022 to bring more stuff to you. So that's what I'm doing. And new music. I got the new music coming out. Yes. So yeah, Come Together comes out. Come Together is actually coming out as a pre-order on the 11th, and it will be actually out on all streaming platforms for you to purchase on the 22nd. And I am actually literally in the studio working on an EP right now.
Okay, great. My question to you is, do you actually write your own music, or?
Yes, I do.
You do your own lyrics?
I do. I am not a musician. So I can't, I hear it in my head. So I have people I work with that do music, that send me music, and then I send it back to them and say, this is exactly what I was talking about, except for this. So I'm very specific as to what I hear, but the lyrics, yeah, I write almost all of my lyrics. Yes. You
inspire me a lot. I mean, really, when I've gotten to really to really know you. Correction, when I say I like her, that means I like her as a friend. People take me in the wrong context. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I know.
I'm really getting close to YaYa. We talk and we're painting some pictures. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Any shout outs to anyone that you really want to, acknowledge right now?
I want to acknowledge you. I want to acknowledge you because you've just come so far with Legends, and I want to congratulate you on that.
Oh, thank you so much.
I also want to thank you so much because your show is now going to be on my show. So this is kind of cool where we're teaming up, and Legends will be on the YaYa Diamond Entertainment Network, and it'll be going out. And so just different things like that. But I definitely want to shout out to you. I want to shout out to the Most High, because without the Most High, I wouldn't be here today. And my mom, because she never gave up on me, and she was like, just do it. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can do it. You can be whatever you want to be. And she's never given up on me. And all my real friends, I want to thank you guys so much. My family, my husband, he's like my cheerleader.
Right. Tell everybody actually when your show is the time that is actually being broadcast, so they can actually check in or tune in on your show.
That's right. So Dream Chasers Radio airs every night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Apple Music. Amazon Music just picked it up. It'll be on Amazon Music in the UK as well. So every night at 7 p.m. But there is a backlog of over 300 episodes that you can go back and listen to at any time. And if you've missed an episode, don't worry, it will remain there. You can go and listen to that at any time. And so that's what we do. And we do have our YouTube channel, Dream Chasers Radio, as well.
Have it ever came to your mind about actually producing another artist?
People ask me to do that. Mm-hmm. And I've never, so put it this way, people ask me, but they've never pursued it. You know how people talk a lot and they say they're going to do something, but they don't do it? That's come up. It has come up like that, but there has not been a serious artist that has actually pursued me enough for me to say yes. But I would absolutely love to do that. That would be something that would be amazing. I'm very picky though. So if you're going to be under me, I'm very picky.
I hear that. It's been a pleasure. I mean, a real pleasure to have you on my show. And I was on her show first, so I had to return the favor. You know what I'm saying? So, and we had a very good time on show. So I'm having a great time on my show as well. And so I just want to thank you so much for actually being on my show and being very informative to the viewers, And this has been another T-Lo video production. Stay tuned for my show, The Legends, and you guys just keep tuning in and showing me that love. And thank you so much, YaYa. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much.
Okay. See you guys later.
It's not just mine, it's all her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
was a bad rap song that played all day long that got stuck in his brain. His mom had to move to the city. It wasn't always this way. His mom had 2 jobs, he would skip school, be hanging in the streets all day. Get up, he the wise man, baby. Wake up, don't you go the other way. Fed up with the way of the ghetto, don't find a terrible thing to wear. Get up, he the wise man, baby. Wake up, don't you go the other way. Fed up with the way of the ghetto, it was a dog every day. He was smoking that weed, robbing that bling. He joined a gang in jail, that's where he ended. Then one divine day, a wise man came his way. My son, wisdom calls aloud in the open air. If the wicked try to entice you, don't you go along with them, but in his word you should meditate. The fear of God is the first thing. Oh, get up, he the wise man, baby. Wake up, don't you go the other way.